मय विग्रह हिमाभदिव्यै छविसुन्दराय तस्मै महाप्रेम रसप्रदाय चैतन्यचन्द्राय नमो नमस्ते चैतन्यचन्द्राय नमो नमस्ते चैतन्यचन्द्राय नमो नमस्ते जय जय श्री चैतन्य जय नित्यानंद जय अद्वैत चंद्र जय गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे Hare Krishna. So we are continuing to read from chapter 17 from the book Teachings of Lord Caitanya. Out of the five diversities in the Absolute Truth, the form of Lord Chaitanya is that of the original personality of Godhead, Krishna. Why this is being said? Because it is not an avatar, but he is himself. Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is himself the supreme original personality of Godhead, Krishna. Lord Nityananda is the manifestation of the first expansion of the Supreme Lord. Vrajendra Nandana Jai Sachi Suta Hoilo Shai Balarama Hoilo Nitai. So, what is the first expansion of the Supreme Lord Krishna is Balaram. And Lord Nityananda is that same Balaram in a different form. Similarly, Advait Prabhu is an incarnation of the Supreme Lord. So just like Mahavishnu, or we know that Advaita Acharya, he is the combined incarnation of Lord Vishnu and Mahashiv. So Lord Shiva is also an expansion or incarnation of the Supreme Lord Krishna. Just like you have, this is the example that Srila Prabhupada gives, or this is the example that is given in the scriptures. Not made by somebody, but it's directly from scriptures. Just as you have milk, and from that milk only the curd is prepared. But what happens is that in that milk, when you add a small amount of curd and you keep it, then it becomes curd. But that same curd cannot become milk. Milk can become curd, but curd cannot become milk. You can use milk for making milk products. Like you can make some milk sweets, you can make paneer, you can make curd, you can all these things. But from curd, can you make the same milk sweets? You cannot. So similarly, Lord Krishna is that milk, the original source, and from there only Lord Shiva is um, comes Lord Shiva, that is like the curd. So Sri Advait Acharya is the combined incarnation of Mahavishnu and Mahashiva. Therefore, since it is an incarnation, they are incarnations of the Supreme Lord. So Advait Prabhu is an incarnation of the Supreme Lord. These three, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Sri Nityananda Prabhu, and Sri Advaita Acharya Prabhu, belong to the category of Vishnu Tattva. Vishnu Tattva means that we offer tulsi leaf at the lotus feet of the Supreme Lord. So we also offer the tulsi leaf at the lotus feet of Nityananda Prabhu also. Definitely we offer it at the lotus feet of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and we also offer tulsi leaf at the lotus feet of Advaita Acharya Prabhu, because they are the Vishnu Tattva, they are the supreme absolute truth. Srivas represents the pure devotee, and Gadadhar represents the internal energy of the Lord for the advancement of pure devotion. So, pure devotional service, the source is Sri Gadadhar Pandit, and because Sri Gadadhar Pandit is the internal energy of the Supreme Lord. Srimati Radharani is the internal potency of Supreme Lord Krishna. Krishna is the energetic, and Srimati Radharani is the internal potency, the energy of the Lord. Similarly, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is the energetic, and Sri Gadadhar Pandit is the energy of the Lord, the internal energy of the Lord. And that is the source of all the devotional service and for all the devotees. Source is Gadadhar Pandit. Yesterday was the appearance day of Sri Gadadhar Pandit. So, Srivas represents the pure devotee, and Sri Gadadhar Pandit represents the internal energy of the Lord for the advancement of pure devotion. Therefore, Sri Gadadhar and Sri Srivas Pandit, although on the Vishnu platform, are dependent. They are diverse energies of the Supreme Lord. We do not offer tulsi leaf at the lotus feet of Sri Gadadhar Pandit, because Sri Gadadhar Pandit is signifies um, the internal energy for advancement of pure devotion. And similarly, we do not offer tulsi leaf at the lotus feet of Srivas Pandit also, although they are on the same platform, but they are dependent, diverse energies of the Supreme Lord. Srivas Pandit uh, represents the pure devotee, so we don't offer um, we don't offer tulsi leaf at the lotus feet of Guru Tattva or the devotees. It is only offered to Vishnu Tattva. So, therefore, they are, because they are diverse energies, not exactly. That is why Mahaprabhu has come, Krishna has come in these five forms, and they eternally exist. In other words, they are not different from the energetic, but they are manifested diversely for the sake of relishing transcendental relationships. Very, very important. In other words, they are not different from the energetic. They are not different from the supreme energetic, but they are manifested. They manifest in that form diversely for the sake of relishing the transcendental relationships between Lord and the devotee. The whole process, therefore, this Pancha Tattva mantra is very, very important, because when we chant the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, there are offenses that can happen in the chanting of the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. But when we chant the names of Pancha Tattva, Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advait, Gadadhar, Srivas Adi, Shri Gaura Bhakta Vrinda, this Panchatattva mantra has no offenses, because Panchatattva are most merciful, most munificent. They have come, their purpose of their appearance is to deliver the most fallen. So how can you expect the most fallen to not make offenses? The most fallen are supposed to be making all the offenses. Therefore, they are the most fallen. And Krishna has appeared in this Panchatattva form in order to deliver the most fallen. Therefore, there is no offense to chant this Panchatattva mantra. And therefore, my spiritual master, Srila Jayapataka Swami Guru Maharaj, he always says that we should chant the Panchatattva mantra few times, or at least once, before every round of the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra that we chant. So one time of Panchatattva mantra at least, and then we begin the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. And then again, when our Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, one full round of 108 times is completed, and if we start the second round of Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, then again, before starting the second round, we should again chant the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. Or on the days when we feel that we are unable to chant the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra properly, nicely, or we are very disturbed mentally, then we should chant this Panchatattva mantra couple of times, because Panchatattva is, how did we get this Hare Krishna Maha Mantra? Krishna, of course, it is there from time immemorial. It is Goloker Premadhan Harinam Sankirtan. So it is there since time immemorial, but it was lost. And Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu personally came to give this Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. So it is coming from Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Therefore, whenever uh, we are bewildered, not able to chant properly, then we should take shelter of Panchatattva, and we should chant this Panchatattva mantra and beg for their mercy, beg for their blessings, so that we are able to chant the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra without offense, and so that we can get that, uh, so that we can relish that transcendental bliss if Krishna so desires. We may or we may not relish, but we are not chanting to give pleasure to ourselves. That is Atmendriya Priti Vancha. So, uh, so we are not chanting for our own pleasure, we are chanting for the pleasure of the Lord. But when we chant very nicely, very attentively, we pay attention to all the syllables Hare Krishna and Ram. These are the three syllables that are there in this Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. When we pay attention to what we are chanting, it can be fast, it can be slow, whatever it is. Even if we chant fast, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, I'm listening to the syllables, I know what I'm saying, and as it is simultaneously coming out of my mouth and going into my ear, that is the right way to chant the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. And when we do that, then we will not be able to think any other thing. But in case if there are other thoughts going on in our mind, that means that our mind is not in the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. So that is also an offense. So all these offenses will be there because we are in the material world, and therefore we should take shelter of the Panchatattva. In other words, they are not different from the energetic, but they are manifested diversely for the sake of relishing transcendental relationships. The whole process of devotional service involves a transcendental reciprocation of the flavors of relationship between the worshipper and the worshipped. The whole process of devotional service involves a transcendental reciprocation of the flavors of relationship. Some devotee sees Krishna as their friend, Sakha. Some devotee may see Krishna as their son. Some devotees see Krishna as their beloved. These are transcendental relationships, and the whole process of devotional service involves this transcendental reciprocation. For the devotee who sees Krishna as their son, Krishna reciprocates as their son. Today only I was seeing a very sweet animated Jagannath Leela, and there the devotee, Jagannath's devotee, falls sick, and Jagannath comes as her son and doing all the household chores. This devotee, she's lying uh, because she's very sick. She has high fever. She cannot get up. She doesn't even know anything. But Jagannath has come, sweeping the house, brooming the house, then cutting all the vegetables, cooking the vegetables, making sabji, making rice, and then feeding this devotee. And then Jagannath's friend, a little child, comes and says, because he's the only one who can see Jagannath, who can speak to Jagannath. So he comes and says, hey, Jagannath, what are you doing? Why are you here? You are not in the Sri Mandir. You're not where you are supposed to be, and you are here doing what? So Jagannath says that, yeah, actually, my devotee is unwell, and therefore I have come to take care of my mother. So this friend of Jagannath says, Are, you never said that she's your mother? Please excuse me, my voice is drying up. So this friend says that, Are, you never told me that she's your mother? Why didn't you tell me for so long? So Jagannath says that, see, I reciprocate with my devotees based on their feeling. This devotee, she has always been worshipping me and seeing me as her son. And she never eats without feeding me. And she calls me with so much love that, Are beta, तुम नहीं खाओगे तो मैं भी नहीं खाऊंगी. So she has always loved me like her own son. And now when she is not well, how can I be in that altar enjoying all those opulent things that everybody is giving me, and my mother is suffering here? So this friend says, Arey, but you are Jagannath. You are the Lord of the universe. If you want in one moment you can cure her, then why are you not curing her? And instead, why are you here doing all those work yourself? So Jagannath says that everyone in this material world comes with the baggage of their own karma, and that karma cannot be nullified fully just like that, because they are carrying that baggage. It is the material world, it is supposed to be like that. The system is made like that. So what Jagannath does is that he wants to uh, he doesn't want the devotee. Jagannath says that yes, I can do that, I can nullify all the karma in this lifetime, but she has to go through. She cannot, we cannot completely nullify the karma. Some karma one has to go through because it is there. So therefore I don't want my such a dear devotee to come back in this material world and suffer again. I just want that this should be my devotee's last birth and no more suffering. And I want to take her back with myself to my eternal abode where there is no more suffering. And therefore, whatever suffering she has, little fever, little cough, or whatever it is, let she can go through that. But I personally come to serve my devotees in their times when they are going through their karma. So this friend says that, oh Jagannath, you have really proved that you are the Lord of the Jagannath and you are the most merciful. And at the same time, you are reciprocating with each and every devotee based on their feelings and bhav and relationship that they see you in. So you are really unbelievable. You are inconceivable. You are amazing. You are amazing, Jagannath. So this is what we understand here, that the whole process of devotional service, it is not that when one comes into Krishna consciousness, all their sufferings will come to a stop. But the fun begins there. That despite all the sufferings, the devotees never feel the suffering because they can always see the reciprocation, the transcendental reciprocation of the Lord with them during all those sufferings. And therefore those sufferings also start feeling like some great gift and mercy and something amazing that cannot be compared to even the best happiness or fun or pleasure, so called pleasure of this material world. It is nothing. So in Krishna consciousness, even the suffering is more amazing than the pleasure that one can feel in this material world pertaining to material activities and material dealings. So uh, that is how this Krishna consciousness is so amazing and inconceivable by the materialistic people. The whole process of devotional service involves a transcendental reciprocation of the flavors of relationship between the worshipper and the worshipped. Without such a diverse exchange of transcendental flavors, devotional service has no meaning. So if somebody doing a devotional service just out of like a mechanical thing that अरे ठीक है, I have to offer some bhoga to the Lord, ठीक है, we should accept some prasad, okay, and we should go to the temple and we should chant Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, and we should clean the house because house should be clean, cleanliness is next to godliness, everything mechanically, then there is no meaning to it. But transcendental flavor, what is transcendental flavors? An exchange of transcendental flavors when you start speaking to Krishna. Krishna, see, today I'm going through this problem. Now I don't have anybody. You have many devotees. Okay? You have many options that you can listen to me, or you can go to another devotee. You can eat here, or you can go to another devotee's place, because you are from the Chinmay world. You don't even need all these things. What I'm offering you, it is all third class because it is from the material world only. I am also third class. But if you don't eat, you may have an option, but I don't have an option. If you don't eat, then where will I go? If I don't get your prasad, then what will happen to me, Jagannath? So, like that, you have to create that relationship. Speak to Jagannath, speak to Krishna, express your heart to Krishna, just as you look for a person in your life. Oh, somebody should sit with me and listen to all my problems. Are Krishna is waiting. Krishna has all the time in the world for me, for you. Nobody else will have that time. Nobody else has that time, no matter, even if that is our own parents also. We may think that my parents love me very much. Yes, they love me very much. but they cannot give all their time to you. In our life, even when death comes, even the parents will not come along with us. Even the children will not come along with us. Nobody, siblings will also not come. Spouse will also not come. Even if they want to come, but there is an inhibition. They cannot come. There's no possibility. Krishna comes. Yesterday, we were, one of the devotees, we were discussing about the Shikshashtakam and one of the verses, how we fought with Krishna because we were envious of Krishna. That Krishna, why should you be in the center? Huh? Why should you have all the fun? Why should you have all the fun? Because we were so envious, therefore we could not take that. And we wanted an independent place where we can enjoy and we will be the Lord and the center of attraction. So Krishna said that, Arey, even if you want that, yes, I understand, but it is not possible. Even Krishna cannot do anything about it. It is not possible. Because Krishna is the source, and from Krishna everybody is coming. Therefore, we are part and parcel of Krishna. And without Krishna, if we cut the hand, if we cut our hand, will the hand still be living? Can the hand perform anything else? Not possible. If you cut the chop out the head, nee, I want, the head says, I want independence. Okay, cut out the head. Will the head live? Can the head do anything by itself? No. Cut your leg. Is it possible? Will the leg be of any use after that? No. Similarly, we are part and parcel of Krishna, and because we fought with Krishna, we wanted to lord it over everything, that we want to become the master and everybody should worship us. Krishna said that is not possible, but because you want it so much, therefore I don't have an option. Whatever you want, I will try to create that world for you, but I have to come along with you. Because if Krishna doesn't come along with us, then there will be no life. When Paramatma leaves the body, that body becomes a dead body, because the Paramatma is there along with the individual soul. We are part and parcel. The moment you try to disconnect yourself, it is only in our mental understanding that, I don't care about the Lord. But because the Lord is seated next to you, therefore you are living and you are able to move your hands and legs and use your limited intelligence, and you are thinking you are the master. But you are nothing. We are nothing. Paramatma leaves the body becomes dead, and we have to move along with the Paramatma. Because based on our desires and our activities and our foolishness, we take birth in the species like worms and insects. Worms, they have no intelligence. As soon as they come out of their eggs, they start mating with their own mother, their father, their siblings. They have no concept of siblings and father and mother. Such is the species of these snakes and worms and all these things. They have no intelligence. They are so unevolved. But Krishna has to bear all of that nonsense, because Krishna loves us so much. We have all gone through that yoni. It is not that I am a human being, I have never become a worm. I have lived as a worm millions and millions of times. I means all of us. All the Jivatma, we have all gone through these species. We have taken birth as worms, we have taken birth as microorganisms, we have taken birth as the birds. The birds mate minimum 100 times during the day. They are so, that is their inclination. So when somebody comes in the human body and that is their inclination, then they have to take birth in these kind of species, because that is what they have desired. And Krishna, being our loving father, although he's trying to guide us, but we don't want to hear, Arey, you keep quiet. I want to enjoy. I want to enjoy my way, my life, my choice. Therefore, Krishna has to approve that desire. And Krishna also comes along with us and bear all that we are going through and what we are doing in all the bodies. Paramatma is there in every living entity. Krishna never leaves us. But we don't look at Krishna. We want other people to look at us. We want other people to listen to us. Oh, I have this problem. I have that problem. Krishna is waiting for us to hear our problems. You tell me, I will solve your problem. I will make way for you. So therefore, devotional service has no meaning without exchange of transcendental flavors. Speak to Krishna. Share with Krishna. And Krishna will reciprocate. Krishna is our ever loving father, supreme father, not the material father. We have taken so many birth, therefore we have had so many mothers and so many fathers, dog mother, dog father, bird mother, so many fathers and mothers. You name it, you see, and we have taken birth in that yoni. Any insect, anything that you see, you should know, oh, I have lizards, snakes, everything. The moment you see something, you should know, I have also taken birth in this species. Now that I've got this human birth, let me utilize it judiciously, intelligently. Let me not become a fool again. I don't want to go back to those species. So we'll pause here for today, and Krishna willing, we'll continue reading tomorrow. I think this is your, yeah. So we'll continue reading from tomorrow, Krishna willing. Thank you very much, dear devotees, for your kind association. Vanchakalpatrubhyascha kripa sindhubhya eva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namah. Ananta koti vaishnavrind ki jai. श्री श्रीमद शिला जय पताका स्वामी गुरु महाराज की जय. जगत गुरु श्रीला प्रभुपाद की जय. निताई गौर प्रेमानंदे. हरि 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 हरि
हरि हरि बोल।